These lifting tables are pretty amazing. I jacked it up. It went to the top of my bed of my truck on this angle with the tires going down on the sloped driveway. I teetered it over, and I gotta get the arm over there. But this is gonna be real useful, and it's gonna be better for tight places, because I'm gonna have a lot less room, because I got something else I'm picking up as well tomorrow, which will be another surprise. And I gotta put this for sale, as I bought another one of these. So I'll be doing that, and gonna be pretty crazy what I'm gonna be able to do here. Oh, I just told you that guy runs. I just have to put it back together and do a few things to it. Still got to get buyers for these engines, or they may go scrapping soon. Wish me luck. Pretty crazy how well this works. Alright, so these are a few pieces. This guy was broken. He gave me the piece though. So it was probably rusted for a while. And that basically lifts up this thing to keep it centered, because when the weight goes down on it, it grabs this guy. So it stays in one place. And you hold that lever, and then you can push up or down on this. Obviously the new machines have more, gizmos and gadgets. I'm going to need a bar. Usually have some kind of flat bar that's maybe a slight curve to it for strength. Might be able to make something out of something like that, or I'll just try to find something. I think Harbor Freight probably sells something. But I bolted it on, Like I said, those are the parts. It's the air thing. There's a broken air line here. Not on this side. As you can tell, it comes straight out and over into this T. And this is the T that I was showing you. And then over here, it's teed, but supposedly these are 90-degree guys, And I'm just thinking, why not just make the thing longer and use straight ones, just like this is. I mean, I don't know what the deal is, but I gather this rotates. Yeah, this all rotates with it. So hopefully it works, When you get a good deal, you got to kind of roll with it. But yeah, that lever I knew was broken. It was up there. There's a bolt in here that not quite sure what it did. I have to look at it, but it's bent, So far so good. I bought this about 2 weeks ago. I'm just getting it out of the truck now, mainly because I didn't have enough room in here just to even wheel it in. But I did sell the tire machine, and I'm gonna sell that, like I said, and hopefully it'll go quick. And I may change this up. I may not even use that particular shelving unit there to move it over to make room for something else that I'm buying, but I might put it on that wall and then maybe move this over there. Probably going to stick with that under the ladder. This other table, again, I'm not sure. Maybe both of those tables will go across there now, and then I'll have this out there. But I basically bought the same one as that, but a smaller version. Basically, this guy, you can see they just added another piece of plastic here with 2 more things on. I had the same one when I had my own repair shop, and it was only this big. And this thing is kind of big for a garage like this, because it's kind of weird. I've been trying to put it in different places. It sticks out very far. This is a very big table, and it sticks out past there. And this used to be over more because I had a 4-foot table, and this 4-foot table was next to this. But now since I put that toolbox there, this moved down. And since the thing is gone, it's still more this way. So with the vise, which I also sold, being all here, I kind of didn't want to get it dirty. I still want a place for that. I found the part that fell off it when I moved here. I moved here 6 years ago. I've been in this garage. And this piece fell off, and I just never put it on. I probably could have been cutting rotors and drums, but I had it in a crappy place. Don't forget, I kind of left my old garage, not on bad terms, but on unhappy terms. So I kind of just took everything out real quick and threw it all in here. My old garage, which, I wish I did here, but I just couldn't. I didn't have the time. I didn't have the money at the time, but I insulated the whole garage and put plywood on all the walls. That right now, that would cost a fortune. It cost me a fortune just for these shelves. Anyway, it'd be nice to have had this place insulated. all these years, you know, but yeah, it is what it is. But altogether, you know, I created this mess. I let it go, but I want all this stuff to work. I paid a lot of money for those adapters down there to do, you know, the huge 5 lug and 6 lug and 8 lug. I know the 8 lug is there. Jesus, I hope it is there, because I'll be pretty upset if it isn't. I don't remember seeing it recently, but I know I have it somewhere, so it's possible I have it in boxes. Or do I have it in here? Let's put a light on. Why is my phone upside down? My phone doesn't like to agree with me. So this guy is a 3 lug. I know I bought the 8 lug. That's what's killing me right now. I don't know if I could use the 6 lug for 8 lug and it lines up with a couple of, you know, the bolts. But I was almost positive the reason why I did all this. Oh, here it is. It's underneath here. I got all this shit here. Come on. So this is the thing to cut 8 lug rotors. I don't know why my phone's staying upside down. What happens if I turn the light off? Turn the light off. And it's still upside down. Alright. My phone has seen better days. Oh, off. Anyway, this is a big ass 8 lug thing, because you can't just put an 8 lug rotor on one of these guys. It's a smaller unit, so the cone that you would use wouldn't really set it straight. This is all, you know, old stuff and smaller stuff, but with those adapters it should work, you know. So so far so good. I'm very happy with a new purchase I bought today, and it's going to need a little bit of work too, but it's going to be pretty crazy, because, you know, I can pretty much pick up all this equipment I have in this 2-car garage and rent a shop and be able to actually, you know, I still don't know why this is upside down. Oh my god. Anywho, I gotta cut this short because this phone has always been acting up. One day I'll get a real camera. Anyway, hopefully this gets seen properly. But in the end, I could pretty much take all this stuff to a real garage if I was able to, you know, have the 2 months rent and 1 month security, you know. But it's kind of a hard life to live, you know, to have, you know, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 rent before you even start off. I wouldn't be able to do what I love to do if I wasn't able to be here. So that's another story. But yeah, I may get rid of this in order to fit what I want to buy, but we shall see it soon. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to make a little video. Either I'll put it in together with this one, or I'll make a completely new one. Probably a new one. I'll see. So I saw some oil in the back of my pickup truck. Just want to add this video in, but obviously something leaks when you put it on its side for 2 weeks. It's probably not the best idea, but lost some fluid. Kind of looks a little aerated. We shall see. Obviously this stuff takes time to figure out, and I don't know if it's important or if it was just oil that was in the airlines, or maybe it's just water, but it looks like oil. Smells a lot like water, but it's definitely, I think it's aerated oil with some rust in it. So, you know, I think that's par for the course. And if there's oil that can be filled, I'll probably drain it and refill it. But I'd like to get this thing, you know, working good. And I think this will take up less room in the garage. It's a small unit as it is. It can do actually ATV wheels with these adapters. You slide these adapters off. Unless he gave me adapters. No, these are the adapters, I'm pretty sure. But don't quite remember. He was showing me a few things. I'm pretty sure these come off. These are, because it says right on there, do not use for ATV tires, but I guess that's before they came out with these adapters. So that's the sticker that comes on the guy. not quite sure, to be 100% honest. It looks like it's holding it, so I got to keep unscrewing this apparently. And now it's out all the way, so let's not do that, because probably lose it. Unless he had the adapters. I see this is a piece of rubber here, right? Or is it metal? Hard to say. I swear he had these off. Ooh, that one's kind of rusty. That one moves. Maybe I should probably 3 out of 4. Maybe it slides forward. It came up very high. There you go, up. Oh, I see. There we go. So I don't know if this is supposed to have rubber. It kind of looks like, yeah, it kind of feels like there's something like rubber in there. Might have been worn a bit, but I think this makes it good for ATV tires. You put these things in there. So basically, now that I think I understand how it goes, I think this guy goes up, and it goes up, then you just slide it and you tighten it up. I'm gonna hit that guy with some penetrating oil. Hit them all with it. Let's see how many cans don't work. I found all these cans sitting for years. Oh, look at that. Okay. So we got that guy. We'll get him on the inside too. These aren't really the issue. This guy is the issue. So we'll let that guy sit in there. And I should hit it. Should I hit the whole top here with penetrating oil to loosen up this rust? I don't know. It'll make a big mess. I'll clean it up eventually. But I'm happy. I don't have the new balancer with me, but basically to let you know, these Snap-on balancers, I didn't realize that it's a brilliant idea that this guy gave me, because he sold it to me like it without the base. So, and the other one is a smaller base. This is a much bigger base. And, you know, I gather you can have a much heavier tire, but it's not going to tilt over. But you got to be careful, I guess. But in any case, this he sold it to me without the base. So he's like, you can mount it anywhere. So I was thinking I could mount it on the edge of the table and let it hang over. Now I can put any array of things I want. But I was also thinking that I can maybe, you know, utilizing these bolts or something along those lines, or making a flat piece of steel come on the back end of this, you know, take this guy off again, put a flat piece of steel, put a thing, and just, you know, steel big enough, and even if I have to weld something like an angle brace, you know, not to make it permanent to ruin the value of it, but technically if I lean it up there, I should be able to balance it on there, because if this is solid, then I can get a tire on there solidly. And since it hangs over, you know, you have the stud that hangs over, I can hang it over here so that, you know, no matter what tire I put, it's not going to be an issue. I can make it so it's adjustable as well, so it can go side to side if I make it wide enough. Sky's the limit. This is pretty good idea. I was thinking, you know, I could really make something out of this, you know, one way or the other. So, alrighty. So that's my final video of the day, and I had a, you know, busy morning, but you know, I had to go into the city today and take a test for work, because that's what I have to do. Crappy test for work. I got to do it. Over 300 times, not positive. So anyway, so I'm going to pick up the new thing tomorrow. Don't know how I'm going to get it off my truck yet. I may have to take this guy off here somehow, and hopefully that's not a calamity. I have this guy over there that the thing, but I'm kind of not set up to go inside there. I'd have to move some things around. I'm sure I can, you know, just tilt it, you know, hold it to the side, and hopefully I can roll out the machine. Much better to be with 2 people. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get 2 people tomorrow. I may delay putting it in here for one more day, but the piece that I'm getting, I really don't want it in the back of my pickup truck. Not that I'm worried about somebody stealing it or knowing that it's there. I'm much more worried about, rust or whatever, or just, being tweaked, because it's something that has to be, straight and level and can't be messed with. So I'm going to leave that as a surprise. And then I have to get back to all this cleaning, but I have work next week as well. Tuesday I can do a little bit here. I got to take another test, but then I got to work on Wednesday upstate New York. And we'll see what happens on Thursday and Friday, what my work schedule is like. I find out as I go usually. So that's it. And I think this is going to be pretty kick-ass, compared to what I was living with. My God, And I kept saying on all those old videos, you'll probably hear me say, I don't care about the mess, I don't care what anybody says. I really don't care what anybody says, but nobody really had a solution for me. It's like, well, you gotta clean up. It's like, yeah, how? So I knew I can do it. It's just, getting to it, doing it, pulling the trigger. You got to give yourself time in this lifetime to do things for yourself. Because I definitely needed a break to do this. I can't keep working on cars while doing it. So I really want to finish off that car. I got to bring my 73 Buick to the garage this weekend, hopefully, if I can. I'd like to just brush paint or just paint the top with something, as I ripped off the vinyl roof and I can't put the vinyl roof on right now. I don't know. I'd like to pay somebody to do it, but I don't have the money because of everything I'm buying. But I'm thinking about just throwing some paint on it, spray cans, or roll it on or something, and that way I can use that in a movie, and take it from there. So far so good. I've been very happy with my progress, even though I'm going on my third week. Really didn't accomplish much this week, but I accomplished putting this in here and buying something else. And hopefully I'll have all the room for everything and everything will work out. All right, so wish me luck, and have a surprise coming soon.